Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone who loves the thrill of finding hidden treasures in their pocket change, then you're in for a treat today. We're talking about the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny, a seemingly humble coin that could be worth a staggering $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to explore why this coin is so valuable, the history behind it, and what makes it stand out from other pennies. So stick around if you want to learn more about this fascinating piece of American history. Let's dive in. 1. The history of the Lincoln Wheat penny. First, let's talk about some background. The Lincoln Wheat penny, also known as the wheat cent, was first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. It's called a wheat penny because of the reverse design, which displays two stalks of wheat surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. Production of the wheat cent continued until 1958, and it was replaced by the memorial reverse penny in 1959. But among all these years, certain mintings have gained incredible attention, not just for their historical significance but for their rarity. And that's where our star of the show, the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny, comes in. The importance of mint marks. Now, for those who might be new to coin collecting, let's quickly cover what a mint mark is and why it matters. The mint mark on a coin tells us which U.S. mint facility produced it. For example, pennies struck in Denver have a small D on them, and those from San Francisco have an S. But coins with no mint mark were minted in Philadelphia. So, when we say no mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny, we're referring to those made in the Philadelphia Mint, which, in 1949, struck millions of pennies. So, if millions of these were made, why is a 1949 penny with no mint mark worth $1.8 million? Great question. Let's break it down. The rarity and why it's worth so much. Now, here's where things get interesting. The general 1949 no mint mark wheat penny, in circulated condition, is not particularly rare. You can find plenty of them in average condition for a modest price, usually between 10 cents to $1 and 50 cents depending on the wear. But, and this is a big but, if you have one in near perfect condition with no significant wear, you're talking about some serious money. The $1.8 million valuation is not for just any old 1949 penny but for those in pristine, uncirculated condition, particularly those graded by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC as MS67 or higher. MS stands for mint state, and the scale goes from 1 to 70. A 67 or 68 means the coin looks almost like it just left the mint, with very few imperfections. But even that's not the only factor. In the world of rare coins, demand and competition among collectors also drive up the price. Imagine two collectors who both desperately want to complete their high-grade wheat penny collection. Suddenly, a bidding war begins, and the price skyrockets. What to look for in a 1949 no-mint mark penny? So, if you're thinking about checking your collection, or even your pocket change, what should you be looking for? First, condition is king. The better condition the coin is in, the more it's worth. Look for a penny that has minimal wear, sharp edges, and a clear strike. There should be no scratches, dings, or corrosion. The color also matters. Coins that retain their original red luster are worth much more than those that have toned to a dull brown. Second, make sure it's authenticated and graded. Having your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS can vastly increase its value, as collectors trust their expertise and standards. And third, don't forget to check for any errors. Sometimes, a small minting error, like a double die or off-center strike, can make a coin even more valuable. 5. Current market value and why it reaches $1.80 million. So, why does the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny have such an astonishing price tag of $1.8 million? Well, it's simple economics, supply and demand. There may have been millions produced, but only a tiny fraction have survived in such immaculate condition. Add in the desire of collectors to complete sets or own a piece of history, and you have a recipe for high prices at auction. Not every 1949 penny is worth millions, of course, but even lower grade examples can be worth a few dollars. It's those super rare, high grade versions that fetch the jaw dropping prices at auctions. In fact, the highest auction price for a 1949 Lincoln wheat penny was recorded at around $1.8 million, thanks to its near perfect state and high demand. So, if you're lucky enough to own a high quality version of this coin, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. Alright, so how do you know if your 1949 penny is worth thousands, or even millions? First, as we said earlier, get your coin professionally graded. Services like PCGS and NGC are trusted names in the industry. If your coin is in MS67 or higher condition, that's when you might be looking at those life-changing prices. And always be on the lookout for coins in great shape when you come across your pocket change. Who knows? That penny you've been passing around could be worth a lot more than you think. To wrap things up, the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny is an amazing piece of history. While not every one of these pennies is worth millions, some rare high-grade examples have reached that incredible $1.8 million mark. The key to value is condition, rarity, and demand, so it's worth checking out any pennies you come across or might have lying around. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new today or you're just as fascinated by rare coins as I am, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more exciting content, and hit that bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, happy coin hunting!